started my career in Hilton, Maldives at the age of 16 years. So I was a waitress actually, they used to call hostess before. So that was my starting point. After studies, I didn't have the opportunity at that time to go further, and I had responsibilities actually, personal responsibility to look after my family. So with the level of graduations that I had, I only had the options of going to a resort and earning money. So my first job was as a waitress. I think I was the three ladies, I think, at that time. The resort was almost 70 plus resort at the time. I will be the third lady working in the entire Maldives, to be honest, in the resort as a local lady. Because at that time, working in a tourism industry in a resort was considered as a sin. Meaning to say, we as local ladies, we're not supposed to work in resort, we're supposed to work in an office, we belong in the house. Maybe it's a society, the way they think. So there was lots of challenges, to be honest. My achievements actually, I always say, maybe there are a lot of other achievements like awards I have got actually, to be honest. But my biggest achievement that I really wanted to highlight is from a waitress to a director of sales and marketing actually. That's a big achievement for me. Because in between I have come across from a lot of hotels actually, international. My background is international hotels. I've opened a few international hotels, pre-opening, rebranding as well, and from receptionist to a guest relation officers to a housekeeper, from my airport trip. So in tourism industry, I have touched base all the department except kitchen, of course, except kitchen and engineering. The rest I have done it. So coming from a very, very, very lower position, I wouldn't say a lower position, from the very, very bottom to the top, that's a big achievement for me. I see this lady, who in TV programs, Mariam Bahida. I always watch Heyambo every Friday at 2 p.m. at that time. So I'm always like looking at her because she's someone who at that time is the face actually talking, So I've always watched the way she talks. I've always watched, okay, she's a very vocal lady. I've always followed her. And the day that I met her actually was something like a dream coming true. Actually, Instagram was like, I was very, when Facebook opens, I was always into Facebook. And I never seen my sisters on Facebook, to be honest, because I have a huge family, I'm very well connected with my family members. So I was asking them, why are you guys not on Facebook? They said, oh, Instagram is a new thing, to be honest. So I was like, okay, to see them, to see their pictures and everything, I went to Instagram. And then I came to know, it's really a new thing in Maldives, for a lady, local lady, to be in a very high position or from a leading position in an international background. So then I was thinking, okay, a lot of girls was asking me, because I think nowadays, whenever a student or a girl, when they finish school, they're very much into hospitality. They wanted to do a degree in hospitality, but they don't know exactly what it is about. So I have the experience, I don't have the studies. They're studying it. So that's what I was engaging with people, and that's where actually the Instagram came. And then I thought, okay, this is a platform that I can be very verbal maybe about my career, because there were a lot of obstacles, to be honest. You see a lot of problems in here, being a lady. So that's how actually Instagram worked out. The challenges that I speak, I'll just categorize it. The challenges that I'm talking about is the first thing was, of course, being a local lady. My family was bombarded with a lot of questions from society, why is she in a resort, blah, 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 blah. But my mom was very supportive, to be honest. My mom was like, okay, she wants to do it, let her do it. So that's one thing. The other obstacle that I had was being a local lady, and of course, I'm not going to use the exact word, but I was differentiated because of my color, because I was black and or maybe color or brown. Or it's a worldwide thing nowadays, that you've been differentiated because of the color, nationality, or whatever races you come. So that's why I thought of like, what? Use your Instagram platform to tell them, how beautiful you are. So I see a lot of girls, when with the same color, using foundation, like 3 layers of foundation. And I hate that. I used to be a model before, and that's personally everything that I talk about is because it comes through my personal experience. When I used to do modeling, I'm asked to put foundation of 3 foundation to match this color instead of this. So I'm like, why? So that's where I was like, you know what, I'm done. You have to, embrace your own color regardless what it is. So that's why I usually just tell them, no matter. And there are a lot of girls actually who I see nowadays who is very confident with their skin color. I wasn't. I was 3 days in my home because people were saying I was not beautiful and colored, to be honest. My mom knows that. I was 3 days without going home, without going outside the home, But then, these are the things that I felt like, and still it's there. The color differentiating is still there, but I think people are more open-minded now. My name changes because I'm married to a German actually, and of course I had difficulties in going to Germany if I don't have the last name. So that's also a struggle that I had, in between 2 countries fighting for the last name. That's the reason I changed but my full name is still in my ID, Mariam Shafiyya, because I didn't change anything. There were times that I was asked to use my first name, but still, my full name is Mariam Shafiyya Steinhilber. So I'm carrying my Maldivian name as well, my last name from Germany. For the young generation, I want them to, my message is be confident, and you want to do something, do it. That's what it is. It doesn't matter whether we are Maldivians or not. People think that we Maldivians, we are a very small nation, we are with 400,000 people, we can't do much. No, we can do a lot of things. There should not be any obstacle for pursuing your dreams, to be honest. I wish to see more ladies actually working in the hospitality industry. It's a beautiful industry to work with, to be honest. Hospitality industry is something that can open your mind, to be honest. You will see a lot of things actually. You will learn a lot of things. So I have to see whatever you study, you put it into your own country, to be honest. I want that to happen because a lot of students, a lot of girls are going outside, boys are going outside to study and to do, something. Come back here. Tourism is in here. This is your country. Tourism is in here. Come and work for here, not somewhere else. So that's what I wanted to see actually.